Okay. While I'm waiting for my other laptop to, or desktop to, here we go. Um, I'm going to send you a link. So I'm going to shut this off. All right. So hopefully you can hear me. I can't tell if you can hear me or not. Um, but you were wondering about ARV. So ARV is basically, I got three, in your case, I would have three targets. You want to know if the price can be higher than, in the middle, or lower than whatever price you set it at, right? So it's just basically three star. My job would be to show you the target that's going to represent 2 days time what this is going to be, right? So I have to come up with enough data that we can conclusively say that this target right here is the target in question. This is the one that I have picked out for 2 days time, and it represents, I don't know, higher. So let's say this target represents higher. That's the hardest part about this is our remote viewer doesn't see, like, let's say you pick out three targets that are uh, really good targets, like a statue of a museum in Italy with the, you know, the statues, and then the Lincoln Memorial, and then um, I don't know, a waterfall. Now, two of those targets have statues in them. They have white marble. They have lots of things that are very similar. So it's really kind of hard for me to verify what I'm seeing in my right? Remote viewers see a lot of non-specific things, like it wet, cold, you know, dry, smells funny. There's a lot of details that we get that don't make a lot of sense. The thing is you need to pick three targets to represent your three things that will show make sure that when I'm doing this and my data is kind of sketchy at best, if it's not clear, this is exactly the target. The target shows, yes, it's a wizard on the top of a mountain ridge, and fighting a dragon. It's raining, it's cold, it's miserable. The emotion is fear, it smells bad because of the fires, so on and so forth. And as much detail and separation as you can get between the three pictures, that's all you have to do is pick out three pictures of three things, and then we go from there. So hopefully you're actually getting this link. Um, I'm having major technical issues with my main computer, and my second computer is having issues too. So we'll see. This will be interesting. But what I'll do is I'll fill the whiteboard for random scribblings for your target, and that target will represent one of the three variables. You just have to pick out three pictures that you feel have enough separation. And then we can look at the data, or you could look at the data and make your own choice. Um, I've worked with several other people. We've done some really cool targets, and successfully, it's not as good as I'd hope. But the funny thing is on some of these tests, I literally I call out one of the pictures. So one of the pictures was a turnaround in Italy, and the picture was of the I think it was looking down on the turnaround, so it was like a cityscape panorama. It was really cool. So when I sent my data in, I had the circle of the turnaround. I had a barrier that I guess is on top of this thing where you stand and you see the city view. I had the horizon of the city, and I had a lot of data showing this turnaround. It was very distinctly this turnaround, but the data, even though I got it absolutely 100% correct, was not the actual data for the ARB. So it's not a tried and true process. So what I like to do on the day of the reveal, whatever day this is make sure that the picture that's printed, and you print the picture out, you print the picture out of the target that represents whatever you were going for. So you have three actual pictures that you don't need to print out, but you make sure that on that day that only the one picture to look at is there in a specific spot at a specific time that I can see 2 days in the future. So that's a pretty much summed it up. I mean, like I said, it's quick and easy. All you really need to do is send me a target number. Target number. So if this is something you want to do, um, if we're successful first and second, third try, whatever, if you want to do this repeatedly, then on the target numbers, what I would do is have a set of numbers that is easy for you to keep track of. It doesn't have to be dates, it doesn't have to be anything, but just something that you can keep track of. I don't care. All I ask is that on the day of whatever day you're looking at, is that somewhere this picture is out in a very specific spot. The target number can be any random number or name, and it has, you know, nothing to do with anything. It's just a random set of numbers. So it can be completely random, or you can have, whatever you. But yeah, if this is successful, all I need is the target number, and then I send you whatever data I collect, either a video, and hopefully I can get my video camera to start working a little bit better with close-in screenshots. I'll tell you what the emotions are, colors, environment. I'll I'll look around for aspects and uh, points of interest. Now, when I do these, I will send you a link when I do it live, and then you can actually follow along. So, like just like this video, when everything's wow, when everything's working right, you can follow along and watch as I do this, and you'll be able to respond on either Fiverr or YouTube. I have a co-pilot that works with me. He kind of normally he keeps track of what I'm doing and helps me with this. Um, what else? I think the main thing is making sure you pick out, or the AI picks out. You can use AI pictures too. I don't care. The AI picks out three completely separate pictures. I mean, try to make them as completely separate as possible. everything from the main character or the main subject to the environment. You know, that would be. I use this sort of system for my lottery, so uh, it works out okay. But any questions, give me a jingle. I got the flu right now, so I'm kind of under the weather and my brain is full of mush, but more than welcome. Give it a shot if you want. Just let me know. All right. Thank you very much. When you watch this, let me know and tell me what you think. Any questions?